I want to go back. I think this will be an interesting point to talk about if you want. I just made a note about the Mark Walden, the business journey. Can we elaborate on that? Because I think that's like a real cool business aspect to talk about. Was that the partnership?
Well, this for me would be probably one of my council conversations. Okay. We
can get into that.
And no. Let's capture it now.
Yeah, I want to do
and
that.
I'll tell you what happens.
Yeah.
So if you look at businesses in general, all right, as you grow a business, you get to a point where you start going, gee, I've got more opportunity. So you decide as a small businessman to go out and buy another ute or a truck or hire some staff, get an office space. Okay? Now, those are costs. And as soon as you start incurring those costs, you're going, well, I'm doing this for what reason? Even a radio campaign. Okay? I'm doing this to make money.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're putting money in to get it there. But you get to a point where it's still going successfully and you go, wow, if only I had more. So you've got two options as a businessman. You go raise debt or you go raise equity.
Yeah.
If you go to raise debt, you go to the bank and you go, against my house, I'll secure my house and I'll borrow some money.
Yeah.
And when you've paid all that back, all the profit's yours. If you want to go really big, you go raise equity. You go out to the market and say, who else would like to join me on this journey?
Yeah.
And who else believes in what I'm doing? Going way back, that was the easy way to grow businesses and find a lot of satisfaction. And it was really good for the community.
Equity over debt.
Correct. So you go out and you attract other shareholders. But there are laws that restrict that from FMA through to share. The share market, the whole works, are so onerous now that if you go to the stock market, to launch an IPO would cost $500,000 to $1 million.
You were telling me that.
On top of that, you're going to have auditing fees every year in excess of $300,000, probably close to $500,000.
And is this just within New Zealand?
Yeah.
Is this why so much? And what would be the cost of doing it in New Zealand versus overseas? Bigger, smaller?
Well, I'll give you an option. In America, they still have what they call penny markets. So you would have seen a bit of that in the Wall Street type thing. So, hey, Bob's got a garage and he can open up a second one and he starts phoning everybody else in town, right?
Yeah.
That works. And that's what the stock market, that's initially how it worked. Now it's become such a legislated, onerous beast that it's only the biggest of the big that can go do something. And it's such hard work. So what happens is people just get put off that and they try to raise it, they try to raise the money against their own security, their house.
Yeah.
And then when that doesn't work and it fails, they then end up bust and not being able to do something else. Whereas overseas, what happens? They go, God, I learned something there. I could do it again. Yeah. Or I could do something different. You get the idea?
Yeah.
And from that becomes a springboard of industry. That's where all real businesses grow. But New Zealand has none of that. And every good idea in New Zealand now ends up being sold overseas because the owners of it get so exhausted. I know of one guy sold out for about $10 million, a piece of software. That's literally worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So we've lost that. We've lost all the employment, all the opportunity, everything that drives our industry, the money that would have been kept in our economy, that's all gone because they're exhausted. So if I could change one thing politically for the benefit of growing this country, it would be come up with a penny stock market that operates and is less onerous and lets people like David Baker go, there's opportunities here, guys. We could be international. What do? I need to raise an equity.
Yeah.